Oh, good.
I had 30 years with a violent husband, and when I went to art school, I thought I would express some of the pain that I endured. By the time I finished making this, I was looking at the world in a different way. I was saying, my God, you know, I'm not the only woman who's suffering. There are, you know, we're sending armies around the world killing people.
Definitely.
There's just tremendous suffering in the world. So when I see it now, I see it just as a history of the violence that has plagued mankind. And I wrote a paper, I didn't put it here, but I said that there's a thin red line that goes throughout our history of destruction and pain and suffering. It's always been with us. And life is beautiful and it's wonderful, but we've got this and we have to get rid of it. We have to get rid of it. And so that's why I made it. Because I wanted to make people aware that, you know, we do suffer. And needlessly, I might say. On the macro scale, you just read the newspaper and you look at all the people causing trouble and death and destruction. We don't need it. We don't need a military-industrial complex stealing money from our schools.
You know what I find so striking about that is the fact that, like I said, I told her it looks like a real person actually posing. It's because, like, the way you did it,
yes,
it seems like this is just like a thin veneer.
yes,
And like,
yes,
it's effortless to just break through from it.
yes.
But you're still caught.
But you're still caught. I broke her arm here. I broke this hand.
Right.
I broke her back.
Right.
Because she suffered, but she's still standing.
Right.
Now, I wrote a little paper about it, and I called it Daedalus. And that Daedalus was the architect who designed the maze in Crete, where the Minoans were. And I just thought that fit the maze of life kind of thing. Yeah. I have one yet, but I will.
It is the nicest thing.
They'll all come down to $100 and then I can buy one.
That's right. I read my newspapers on everything.
They're wonderful.
Thank you so much. Okay, my dear. This is great, and they got a great crowd.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Daedalus is an autobiographical work. It's mixed media, and it's about the suffering, not only of women, but of mankind. And I love it because it reminds me of how much we have to overcome in this world. And my hope is that we will someday have peace and we won't have violence. That's my reason for making this. Daedalus, as you know, was the architect who designed the maze for King Minos and Crete. And much suffering was done because of that particular piece. What else can I say?